All right, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. So I have a little bit of trouble entering in the stream, especially especially because I don't know there was the flux difference of the I think it was a network issue. Couldn't connect the stream before market open. Traded with the sim account for fun before the open. Let's let's say to practice. We've got a chat ready. Everything's ready. So now let's make a quick walk back through Nasdaq. So we got a market that reached our 1 hour zone. It was like 1 hour efficiency. We came up on the pre-market, came back down, break these lows, um, and now we're trading way down on around 750 something. Um, this was right before the opening market price. We've got a about 100 point drop. Um, we'll see how it goes. Right now there was nothing much for us to enter, so we're gonna be patient and wait for a um, new confirmation because entering short right before market open was not very safe for us. So this is why I trade on the sim account just for fun to practice a specific setup. Yeah. So usually when we take these lows out, I try to block basically because we had the value area low, essentially. But overall, if we go on the 1 hour, I hope you guys had a great day. At 8:30 a.m. We've had a news coming out. So the news has its impact through the downside because dollar was on the rise because it was good news for dollar. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. We have a huge volume, so it was like a 28,000 volume to 30,000 volume and a massive delta on negative, right? And on the 1 hour, as you can see, we came here to that low, made a lower high into that inefficiency on the 1 hour, then start to drop off. Um, and this was right around the news timing. Okay. So my plan for the day was to get in actually into a form of buy setup after we engineered some more liquidity. Why was that? It's because on the ES, the 4767, it's a huge fair value on the daily time frame. So I will try to watch out if we have some sort of divergence between those two indices uh, in order to buy because it was a bullish fair value on the daily for ES. On Nasdaq, we're still quite far away from it, but if we get some sort of divergence at the right time, we'll see what we can do. But it might not be easy because this morning the whole order flow is like completely bearish, completely goes down. As you can see, we've break into that consolidation area on the 5 minute. But that leaves us some sort of low resistance here, and we have on higher time frame, we have also another low resistance above there, above the 16,980. But we will see because market came back down right away, but I was expecting the market to at least trade that high right here before going down. So this is why I did not engage on anything. And yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna give it a wait and see how it goes. This is the actual I did not trade actually on the first week of the year. Was not very much active, so I will consider this week as our second week of trading for 2024. So we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Yeah, usually, and then we break the um yesterday low, which is 812, and we have another previous day low at 753. 753, it's right here. And 812 was yesterday low, so was that whole area right there. Yeah, that's about it. We'll wait and see on the M15, their next closure and everything. And enjoying the coffee. And we're gonna see if we don't have some sort of if this was not a form of say manipulation to the downside. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it. We're gonna see how it goes. So actually, we did not meet the 53. It was 54.75 on Nasdaq and ES. ES is good looking for now. I'm saying for now because, like I said, for ES it was 47.67. If we have some sort of a week up that level, we might have a small divergence on both index. And I might try to find a correlation with the dollar index if dollar comes back down to 103,600. And if not, I think we'll just keep on going selling the indices because dollar has a some sort of equal highs at 104,420. So we'll see how it goes. We have a small high that was created on the 15 minute. We're gonna see how it goes. Let's inspect the volume. So we still have a great amount of volume, a whole inefficiency that was created here, but we're still right at the open. And sometimes you don't need really to trade right at the open. Because sometimes you have a driver in one way, but that does not mean it could be the whole direction for the day. We'll see what do we have there. Yeah, this whole part is some sort of inefficiency around the 16,550, and we have a low that we can come probably grab 655. So if we get a nice sell confirmation, we could be looking for these lows. But on the daily, just gonna give a quick look on the daily. Open high, a low. The low was, yeah, 1660, 60, 657. So 16,657. All right. Um, and usually when does that happen, we might have our trade either around the 10:30, 10:45, 10:30 a.m. If not, it might be for like the lunch hour. If not, this is what trying to say. Because on the M15 looks great. Gold still going down. And yeah, the XY should be at least retracing a few points. But here on the M15, we did not have that huge retracement, as you can see. So if we can form some sort of low, we could, I'll say, we could look to short that whole area. Uh, but yeah, because I'm pretty sure this was the equal low we are looking to to cup, right? This was right before the news comes out, market comes down. So we're about 200, so 150 point to the downside. Here, this whole area is it's poor in terms of volume. There is not a huge volume distributed. And on ES, our second target to potential like stop the market from going down could have been the 57, 47.57. Right now we're at 47.60. And we have a previous day value area low also here that we could have filled. So even on the 1 hour, I think it's gonna be well established because in few minutes we might have the 1 hour close. We're gonna give a look, trading the previous day value area. So yeah, there was a huge sell-off. So we might be able to recoup all that. I'm just saying, not right about now, but over time in the session we might be able to. Because in terms of the IOF, we might have a an expansion to the upside for dollar and an expansion to the downside for Nasdaq. Interesting. $662.50. Do we have anything on the calendar for like tomorrow? Tomorrow we have unemployment claims at 2:30, so this might be huge also for the whole market, including like the US market. And Friday, we have the University of Michigan consumer sentiment, which is quite important in terms of fundamentals. Oh yeah, huge set-off at the open. This was a 1 hour inefficiency. The news, we couldn't be trading the news. And here it was like 10:30 right at the open. If we look at the 1 minute at the open, there was not that much. We could have played something uh, right out the open of the market. But yeah. Oh my gosh. So you see there the price is gapping. So that's usually when not, I don't want to be trading into that type of market condition when market gaps on the future. It's really, it's just insane. But yeah, so this was the open. We've came back there. We've break here structure. We came back here. So this could have been identified as a manipulation to the upside 31. But then market just like kept on dropping and dropping. So nothing much we could have done. I'm gonna stick to the 1 hour and see. Today might be a no trade day. We will see. And yeah, that's a no trade. Probably not a trade day. We'll see. And if we do not trade today, there might be how can I say that? That might gives us some buffer for tomorrow. You know, no trading is still winning, right? So yeah, on the 1 hour it was I'm not gonna say perfect, but it was quite nice. That's a 200 point move. Okay, let's see how it goes on the M15. So that could be potentially a retracement that we might be playing from here to there. So this could be our whole like trade idea. There you go. So best case scenario, we try to trade off that. So that's 12, 12, 24. So this could be looking like this. Or we try to enter on the inside that whole like M15 inefficiency. Yeah, this could have been this as well. Because ES had a smaller M15 efficiency. On Nasdaq is pretty huge. From here to here, that's this whole area. On ES is way different. And yeah, I'm gonna just check if we get a divergence on the 1 minute. Because if we get a nice break to the upside, even on the micro with a good confirmation, there might something we can play up to the highs. Quick look at the dollar. We have a nice displacement from dollar. Which is great information. But I'm not gonna be too much focused on that, like I said yesterday. So to play it very safe, we'll need a whole break to that area. We have a gap in price here. I'm not gonna say low resistance, but we can pray something about like the break of that high with fair value for us to enter. We'll see how it goes. Or we can just have nothing. But if I put ES next to NQ, it's not really the same, but we have a close high as well on ES. And we are back trading on the 65. And I said, watch out for the 67. We still have huge volume and nice delta at the on that last bar. You see 1,000 delta and 18,000 volume. It's great. So let's see if we can have that volume to be much more consistent and probably new value areas. So let's see how market trades. We still have, we feel that inefficiency here. So the ES is at 66. So ES made a small lower low, but did not make a new high. Nasdaq did not make a new low as of now. We barely touched that inefficiency. Oh, so we'll have to wait. But the music is not too loud, but yesterday we didn't have no music and it was quite boring. And we'll see how the dollar goes as well. Because dollar is displacing very much. Let's see. see, we still have 9,000 volume. Half of the delta it's been showing. It's like 500 delta plus. So we have quite a nice looking rotation for now. I will still give it a wait. So let's go in depth in our footprint bar right here. So we have an imbalance right here at 16,700, 699, but it's almost 700. Poor volume here at 712. And we barely touched that inefficiency. Okay, we have the new value areas for ES, not for Nasdaq. Waiting for the chart to be loading. But this could be also a low resistance liquidity that we can take up, try to sell off. I would be more confident on selling off that whole area. If we don't have a clear new structure forming, yeah. Here, there's more fair value within that poor volume here. Um, yes, they don't make a new high yet. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's check the M15 candle. So if we do have a close up right here, That could be nice. We'll see. If you look at the delta right now, delta is now from 0 to plus 2000. And here, well, it's not huge in the footprint, but we still have consistent volume. Delta is decreasing, but consistent volume coming up to that high. Our value area low is right there. So let's see if we can use this as the break of our high. So the plan ultimately, if we are looking to buy the market, we'll need an actual break of that high with fair value. Then we trace back into it, and then we get our trade. But I feel more like there is still room to be filled to the downside. So we'll see how it goes. ES created a silver bullet on the 5 minute, as though we didn't have nothing very clear on Nasdaq, as you can see. But if our reversal is confirmed on the dollar and on ES, yeah, there might be something we can play on that too. So in ES we clearly have some form of SMT. We have nice up close right here. So that's the up close we were looking for on the M15 right there. Now we just need to give it a look. So that might be the new high that was created, and see how price goes um, when it comes back to the low. Because we had a 10,000 volume, so we came in 2,750, 755. A very good reaction, huge reaction, I would say. We still have 6,000 volume. So how does market will price around these lows? Pretty much we're gonna play the safest card we can play. I was not really down to engage before within that inefficiency, because the high and the low are pretty close. So this is why I'm not trying to risk anything right now. See, I'm watching ES right now. We have some sort of equal highs. Yeah, we have buy side resting. Okay, we've touched the silver bullet on ES. I mean, we just tapped into it. See, I don't have the chart of ES, but we just tapped into it. So that means on Nasdaq, we might find something around that breaker area. We have the dollar expanding, coming to its inefficiency on the 5 minutes. So we have a dollar silver bullet as well. We did not tap in yet. So we had a high, a higher high. Now we're coming back lower and see how it goes. So if we come back here and try to come back up and break that high with confirmation, this might be our trade. We came back into that 15 minutes inefficiency. It was actually real quick, but it's too deep on the discount for us to be selling. That means we'll just be selling the low of the low, and we're getting too close. That we're getting too close of gambling. Or there might be no trade for today, right? All we gotta do is being patient. Okay, so you see, yeah, you can't see it because I don't want to display the ES chart. So ES came to its high, made a new high, and now it's on its way to make a new low. So we'll see if that low breaks the previous low, or still continuing back up. We had a small delta rotation to the downside here, but that does not mean a lot because we don't have that much volume at market, and it's small delta rotation. But that inefficiency could have been nice, 45.56. Yeah, it could have been nice. ES still has a huge negative delta compared to Nasdaq. Nasdaq were back on positive up to 2000. So we've tapped in into that sort of a block here. So we've made a new high and see how it goes. Let's give a look right now to the 1 hour to see how our 1 hour candle is evolving. You see, giving us a week and room. So let me think. So yeah, we're still 80 points away from the low we've broken. What can we expect if you're looking to have a higher price? Am I expecting some sort of still trading lower around that area, then come back up, or some sort of up close on the 1 hour, still sometimes right before lunchtime, room to go upside, or pretty much market will still just go straight down. But for us, it's not really interesting on selling the low. Okay, so now we have two bodies on the ES that respecting silver bullet right now. We'll need another body. We have a lower low onto the 1 minute that respected our fair value on short term, right? Delta comes back up, so that's really nice. That delta comes back up, react to our small zone at 715. So there might something we can play before that high. We'll see. And my ES is moving way faster than my Nasdaq, but that will be way more, a lot of charts. Okay, so on to our next M15 candle. We've come back to the value area low. That is a great sign. I don't know if that's gonna be a up close. We'll see. Okay, so now it's looking good. We have consistent delta. We had a poor eye that was made here right next to the value area low. We're trading back into it. We'll see if that's not a fake move, because ES hasn't made a hasn't break that high either. So this could be a fake move. We don't have any sort of correlation with the dollar right now. I mean divergence with dollar. ES is not coming up. So we are at the high. We did not manage to break it. We have new people, so new holding point of control. So if we get strong displacement to the downside, there might be our trade. give a look. Okay, we're back. So, okay, so ES is quite looking nice, but did not actually provide a nice break to the upside. Uh, that's worrying me a little. And NQ, we've got a small high here. We've come out with a thumbs up. And on the M15, which is not very huge, but we have a wick there. We could be creating a lower high to go to the downside. So this is why we really need to watch out and see how price reacts. On the M15, we've got a new low We made a high, but we did not break through the high. So this one might be a little tricky. So market might be coming back to this area, either to go down to 704 or come back, fill that area to come back up. See how it goes. So this is why, you know, waiting for a clear restructure is the best thing to do. You know, look at the delta. So we still have a delta going on to the downside, but not a lot. And we don't have that much volume. We had a consistent delta to the upside. We'll still be waiting. Okay. Okay, we've come back to that short-term low on ES. Okay, so that could be our silver bullet. 40, so that's more 15 point of close. And it's 10.38. Delta comes back up. So I think we can jump into that trade. Why is that? Because we had it come back into our efficiency area after breaking the high. So we'll see. We have consistent delta, and ES pretty much doing the same, respecting silver bullet. Okay. Okay, so we'll try to play something out. But the market takes time to load. I'm not sure if we're gonna fill back the 50, 750. I'm really not sure. We're back 68. So this could have been our trade. Okay. Should have entered way before at 40 something when we came back up. Delay of the market or give it a wait. Okay, so what we can try to play here is a retracement back into that area, which is 54. That's unfortunate. I did not make to. I couldn't engage before. There was lagging. This is what I don't. This is what I do not like about market sometimes. The fact that it's lagging. So this could have been a nice feel. Yes. So let's see if it comes back to that inefficiency. And we're still trying to be careful to not be buying the premium as well, because we have the low resistance here. Okay, so that might be our alternative scenario, that when market hits that low resistance might be just coming back down. Even if we have a nice fair value here, we still need to give respect to the higher time frame. Okay, so we have nice close up here. 67, 68. Okay, so yeah, we still have room to play, but I want to enter, but market is lagging. We are close to the 1 hour close. You see, every time I refresh, we move about 3 points, and that's not nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, how's the delta? We have consistent delta. Okay, we'll give a shot. We'll give a shot from here. We have room to play. How ES is looking. It's the same. Let's go.
Order filled.
I'm a little bit late.
Order filled.
85.
Order submitted.
Might get filled everywhere. Or this might be our trap. Okay,
Order filled.
we'll see how it goes.
Stop filled.
Okay, I just came back, probably out of the market.
Stop filled.
Okay, okay. So this could have been the trap that I was talking about. And the actual setup, still have a consistent delta, so I think I came back quite late to the party. Still have consistent delta. We have the new VPOK. Okay, we'll give him a second chance probably. Oh, shoot. Give him room to breathe. Okay, we'll get back to it and be behind the low. Oh my gosh, that's so long. That's so long. We could have been entered like a while ago. Okay, we have an efficiency. We have nice fair value here. We still had consistent delta, but market has having a hard time to push back up. I'm potentially thinking 72 because we have a lot of volume. We are waking up, but potentially thinking that we can come back down to the 700. That will be a nice resistance, right? To take these lows out. But my thing is that the 68, 67 fair value on ES on the daily, I'm not sure it's gonna be respected. We'll see how it goes. This is very telling. So why this is very telling for me? Because we have that high, we came up to that high, we came back to fill that inefficiency with strong delta. I would say we missed on the entry, that's for sure. But we've break. You see, we've break that low. Yes, it's going lower. So I think, yeah, that's the alternative scenario that's going to take place. This market is freezing. Okay, 57. We're back into it. We've break that low. We have a potential nice wick here on the M15. But that's not that clear. We'll give it a wait. So this could have been a our potential fake move to the upside. You see, that's my mistake. I bought very, very late within that range. So if we can get something, that should be our potential like silver bullet now at 61. Just that on the M15 it's not looking the same, right? Like this. Okay, yes, it's going down. 66. So that's the 1 hour. Do not really like the candles, how they looking right now. So I don't think there is nothing much we can go for. Okay, we're still back into our area. How's the delta looking? 60, 52. Yeah, we might go for this trade again. That'll be our last. Huge delta.
Order filled.
Put it on the evaluation right now. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna risk the funded account. Okay, we have nice reaction for now. I'm just saying for now. We have the M15 close. It's not really bright. Evolution on the delta. Okay, nice reaction. Nice reaction. Okay, okay, EA is gonna break the high. We'll go for PAs, or we can wait to be filled in here. We'll see if we can get fill here because now we have nicer candle, I would say, and that's 816 on the take profit. So it looks like something 68. So this was the silver bullet. 62 went down to 52. I think this was the trader. This was the trade. Wait for devaluation. I'm gonna look for these highs. Hmm. If we can get a fill here, it would be nice. Well, yeah. My mistake was that I did not trigger on the 55 when I should have here because we had a strong break of the structure. And I should have triggered on all the accounts. Unfortunately, I did not because the time of the lag is terrible. This is why I should get the cup here because with the cup here, you can get the good luck. Oh, yo, bro, didn't see your message, bro. How you doing, Asa? Thank you for passing by, bro. That's a really nice trade. Yeah, I should have engaged on my funded account because it was silver bullet, but I was doubting it, and that's usually what I try to aim for, either 740 or 768. And the objective, if we can get to the value area high, would be nice. And I keep in mind that that's the premium area, so I think I'm not gonna hold on to that trade for so long. Um, because that's the premium area where we could have meet a lot of sell-off, right? But we have a good reaction, ES as well, nice reaction. It was tough, but we had nice reaction. That's sad. We didn't get a fill again on that fair value that breaks the market high. But here is a nice proof that silver bullet can yield you uh, quite some uh, quite some points. But yeah, that's 812. This was our initial target. We're about to R3, so I think with the R3 we can get off. So you see strong reaction. We have still a huge consistent delta, so I'm gonna break even the trade and see how this looks. Because around 11:45, that must be the time where the trade we could be like selling the trade, right? I don't want to change too much the bias now. Our first initial play is playing out. Actually, from 63, we've got about 30 something points. Unfortunately, we cannot partials, but uh, we might try to play something. I'm giving a look at ES. Yes, we already at the value area high. So if we can come back to that fair value, it would be nice. 69, 68. And ultimately, if we can play a trade around there, so this was our initial inefficiency, and this might be the new one. Keep in mind that there is a huge inefficiency on the 1 hour, so 786. If we did not meet the target onto the 1 hour, and this can become a huge week, a huge week to the downside, and come back there. We'll see if market displays or not. Dollar is breaking the lows. Dollar is displaced to the downside, which is great. So we've barely touched that on the 5 minute. You see, thanks for the love, guys. Um, yeah, it's not really huge because ES might gonna make a lower high. We'll still be watching. But let's say an extra $100 we are four R. So that means that take profit is just like it's a bonus if we take profit on 838. So that means if we ramp up that low, I might get off with a small profit for today. But those type of times like makes me really want to get the trade copier because with the copier I would have not met those type of trouble of am I entering or not. That's the thing. So it's been quite a while in the trade, so I'm gonna get off because you see the 812 are we can't break the 812. We have a delta rotation, so I think that was it. It's been about oh my gosh, it tried to slow in. It's been about 15 minutes. We're in the trade, but we can practice to stay longer, right? So we came up here, right there, or we can find some inefficiency, sorry, within that bar. So 797 something. There might be some stuff we can find. And especially if ES displacing lower, like it does right now, we're gonna get off. But I'm expecting the sell-off more around 540 something. When I say 540, it's 1140 New York time. Okay, nice reaction on our zone. We'll go for the PA. We got a nice fair value. And if we break lower, I'll just close the trade on the evaluation. with a small profit of 500 bucks. So it's about like R2. Okay, well, I'm going to put a stop here.
Stop fill.
So we're out, and we just wait. Ah, this was another trade we could have got. That's quite unfortunate. Not gonna chase price. Yeah, I think we're done for the day. This was our two trades. So we got 0.5% of the evaluation. So it was like a R2 since we hit a stop loss. So I'm R1R and I'm minus 0.5% on funded. But this clearly was our shot. Minus 10, so that's 50 on the dot. So yeah, this was our shot for the day. It was quite tough. We could have got it, but I guess the first entry was not what we were expecting. I think it was a lack of patience, and the second trade as well. Uh, we got stopped out in positive, but now we are really close to the value area high. So I think we're done for today. Dollar's coming back up. But it's still a great day because we've mapped out what we were looking for. And yeah, initially, you see, we should have be strong here and actually got a fill here. So we didn't get a fill there, missed out, and here would be our second entry. It's unfortunate. Fortunate we didn't engage. So I think we're gonna call it a day. We're good now because in 20 minutes we'll be around the lunchtime and a whole another process gonna take place. Thank you for being with me on that journey. I wish you guys a good trading and have a great end of the day. Peace out.